The following program is brought to you by Pizza Productions.
What a rush!
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an all-new episode of the Totally Unnecessary Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Kevin Porter, and I am here, as always, with
Cody James.
What It Is, Cody. We're here to talk about pro wrestling in the week that was pro wrestling. We had a lot of things happen, particularly, coming off of the last couple days, we had some really sad news. We lost a legend.
Yep, Bruno
Cody.
Sammartino.
We lost Bruno Sammartino, was 82 years young. We lost him to, I'm not too sure exactly what they said he died from, but it was natural causes, I assume. He was just an elderly man, and when it's your time to go, it's your time to go, I suppose.
Yep.
So,
well, none of us are getting out alive, so, we're all headed there.
So, our condolences go out to the Sammartino family, and, so...
Let's dedicate this podcast.
We're dedicating this podcast. If we had, a 40 right now, we'd be pouring out that 40... remembrance of fucking Bruno Sammartino, man. So yeah, man, wrestling. We had Monday Night Raw. We had Tuesday Night Smackdown this week. We had the Superstar Shakeup. What's your opinion, Cody? What are you giving this?
I thought some of the changes were good. Most of them didn't break anyone up, so that's good. It broke one person up. The Miz left his entourage, so...
But we can be okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to see the Miz entourage. I feel bad for Kurt Hennig's son and
Bo Dallas.
IRS's son as well, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. It kind of sucks for them in the sense that they're not going to be able to flourish with the Miz anymore. I mean, the Miz will be good no matter where he goes. He'll probably be a bigger star without them.
Yeah.
But they're just going to flounder in a very floundering tag team scene now over on Monday Night Raw. So we'll see what happens.
Two of the people that I'm actually happy about going over were Samoa Joe, even though it kind of predetermines that he's not going to win a Backlash.
Dude, what's up with that? Why do they always do that? They always do
did
that.
last year with Bray Wyatt.
Yep. Then they usually go, you're going to get a world title shot. No, it's just, you're going to fight the house. You're going to fight the house, man.
Yeah, that didn't, I don't know.
What was up with that, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, obviously, Roman, fuck, man, there's a lot of shit going on. It's just like, it's like we come back to last week, man. We're talking about just the total overconsumption of so much shit. I mean, you got the greatest Royal Rumble. You had the Superstar Shakeup this week. We got Backlash coming up. But, yeah. It more or less telegraphs, with Samoa Joe going to SmackDown, that
he's not winning the belt.
He's not winning the belt.
Because we all assume that basically Roman's going over in an area where he may or may not be more...
But with him going to SmackDown, though, it does... if there's anybody that's going to dethrone AJ Styles besides, Nakamura or a Daniel Bryan, it's definitely a Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, Samoa Joe is now a big fish in a little bit of a smaller pond now, so I think he's going to flourish over there, dude.
Yeah, I loved how he came out and he said, they call this land of opportunity, but it looks like a land of handouts to me, and I don't take handouts, I just take what I want, or, something along those lines.
He is the best. Like, him and Nakamura, dude, right now are just killing it for me.
Since he came back, his promos have been...
on fire.
Yeah.
Dude. He's in the prime of his career right now.
At least as far as promos go, yeah.
Yeah, of course, dude. His matches, man, are solid, though, too.
And I think bringing him back, he needs to have a match where he basically just
dominates.
Beats the shit out of someone.
Destroys. I know, like, what do you think his first feud's going to be?
Well, we thought it was going to be Roman.
Well, yeah, okay, so yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, like, exclusively on the SmackDown brand. Do you think, they're going to pair him right off with AJ Styles? Like, because now we got the fucking greatest Royal Rumble, and it's been made official, like, AJ Styles is going to defend again, the title again against Nakamura, dude. This greatest Royal Rumble is really throwing a fucking wrench in the fucking, in everything, man. It's like a lot of things coming out of it, dude. It's just kind of like that sets everything up. It's just like, it's somewhat unpredictable, and, it's just, It's just we oh my gosh.
Like Rusev versus The Undertaker, that's a...
Well, that's just gonna be, I don't know, man. That's just gonna be good fun, I think. You know, it's just gonna be an old school Undertaker match.
It's a weird...
Well, it's funny how they're literally burying fucking Rusev at this point.
Well, that's pretty much obvious, and they're putting him in a... They might as well have a buried alive match.
They might
to really
bury him in the sand. They get him,
like they did with
in
Mankind. You remember that?
Alive. Yeah, no, I remember that, dude. I remember the one against Steve Austin.
97, 96?
96. I remember the one
in your house, buried alive.
Yep, it was in your house, buried alive, and they had that really unique tombstone that was really, really pretty, and they had both their pictures.
And I mean, The Undertaker was sort of a tongue-in-cheek gimmick from the begin with. To begin with, as far as like bookers are concerned, because this guy is gonna bury these people so badly that they need an Undertaker. You get it?
I get it.
And then they go, well, let's further this gimmick. How about we actually have him literally bury alive someone?
And then they're like, why doesn't he try to be Satan? And then the Ministry of Darkness and shit, and he's all cult leader and shit.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty obviously
the progression of The Undertaker.
That they're burying Rusev.
They're bringing The Undertaker, how many miles is it from, because The Undertaker lives in Texas, how many miles is it from Texas to Saudi Arabia? Thousands of miles in order to put the final nail in Rusev's, coffin. I don't know, man. They make a lot of money, so whatever, I guess.
Yeah, whatever, but it's another instance of them just fucking over yet another person.
That actually, it just
shows, actually over.
It just shows that it doesn't matter what you do, what the crowd says, what the crowd does, like, it doesn't matter. And that, it sucks for a performer because you think you're doing your job to the best of your ability, and here you are, and you're not getting rewarded accordingly.
And you're also over.
Exactly,
and
you're not getting rewarded accordingly.
Vince?
And, just fucking good for me, man. You old son of a bitch. Like, it's just like we were talking about. Like, I don't know if it was between our, like, in our private messages or if it was on the podcast, but, like, it's just the fact that, like, they literally do not, like, they used to, in the back of the day, you talk about the Attitude Era and all that, they used to just be able to go on a fucking whim and just be able to fucking, whoever was hot, they're going to ride that fucking ride. So,
yeah,
you would think we'd be building fucking Rusev up. Like, I'm not saying give him the world championship right away,
but me neither.
But give him the U.S. title at fucking WrestleMania. Give him that Rusev Day moment, dude. What the fuck is that? So we get Jinder Mahal. He goes and loses on Raw.
Immediately.
And Jeff Hardy. Don't get me wrong. I was happy to see Jeff Hardy win the U.S. Heavyweight Championship, but...
That's the other person I'm happy
about. Rusev should have that fucking title right now.
That's the other person that I'm happy about going to SmackDown. Because
Jeff Hardy?
Yeah. Because I think that SmackDown needs some kind of star power or some...
I'm kind of glad it was him and wasn't Seth Rollins. Because I figured it was just going to be Seth Rollins they were going to move over.
Yeah, and that would have been dumb because you already built him up as Mr. Monday Night.
Yeah, I think one of
Monday Night Rollins. When he comes out, he's like super fucking over and it's like almost... Yeah. No, don't cheer him or anything.
I mean, they gave him the fucking win, dude. And look at him. That builds him up. I mean, Rusev should be on that same fucking level, dude. But no, he's jobbing to the Taker over in Arabia.
And Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal. He's going to be, dude, he's going to win the Universal Championship this year. I'm fucking calling it right now. They're going to put the Universal Championship on him or Baron Corbin.
Yeah, and then give it to him for a year.
Fucking Baron Corbin, man. He's on Raw now.
What the... Someone needs to put out like a poster, maybe put it on the back of a milk carton for his fucking hairline. Missing.
I listened to this one podcast and they're always talking like, he just needs to go get the hair plugs, man. He makes enough money. Just like let him take a month off. Go get some hair plugs. It's pretty bad, man. It's getting pretty bad. It's like, yeah.
And I mean, I guess we didn't give a shit when it was Hogan back in the 80s. Like,
nah. But just, I mean, it's like Shawn Michaels, dude, But Shawn Michaels didn't go, bald until his, 40s, and this guy's, 30s.
Yeah, but see, the thing with Shawn was that he was really obvious. He was sort of self-conscious about his balding areas, right here. And,
yeah, you could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that point, I always told myself, if it gets that bad, I'm just going to shave it. Yeah. Just shave it.
Maybe not shave it, but just cut it short and kind of do what you can do.
Keep it nice and tight, man.
Which is what he's doing now.
And it looks good.
Yeah,
he's a very handsome Shawn Michaels.
Which is 15 years too late, but I mean...
Short-haired Shawn Michaels in a wrestling match. I don't know if I can imagine that. It's like, it is what it is. It's just hair, man.
Well, now he doesn't have to have long hair because all he does really with his time, as far as I know, is like go hunting and.
Oh, he's a fucking agent down in NXT, dude.
He is?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's the one pushing some people, which, considering how he was in the 90s, it'd be nice to have him fucking.
He's framed a
push
lot of the
people.
matches. That Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa main event. Apparently, he was the agent for that.
Nice.
So, yeah, man.
Well, at least he's doing something constructive instead of.
At least he's being constructive. He's living in Florida, man. Yeah, he went down there because I guess like his kids like graduating high school and like wanted to go to school at that Full Sail University where they shoot NXT.
Yeah.
So that's why he moved. So.
Is he still with his wife?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's still married, dude. He's still
cool.
married. He's got his daughter too. So. Hey man, I mean, I'd go live in Florida. Why the fuck not, right?
I wouldn't. That's where all the weird shit happens.
Yeah, but it's a nice place. I don't know.
I don't know if it's all the sun or if it's something in the water, but they have.
Yeah.
You always read something and you're like, let me guess. This is really fucking weird, and it's in Florida.
Yeah, FARC fucking has a section directly for Florida. So, and yeah, you get some of
Doesn't
the.
surprise me.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd go down there. Sure, why not? Vacation at least. But yeah,
So who are you happy
getting
about
back.
being swapped?
Swapped around.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. I mean, I'm glad. I'm kind of. It seems like for the most part, Raw kind of got dicked in a sense.
Well, SmackDown got dicked last year.
Yeah,
so.
right. So it's like they're going swaying it the other way this time around. But like, I'm still interested to see what they do with a Jinder Mahal and a Baron Corbin on a Raw. I mean, they're probably just gonna be fed to Roman Reigns over the next year and shit.
No, everyone's gonna get fed to Roman Reigns because, if you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah,
It's like
right.
4 years and.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna change. I guess
I don't think that at this point they can ever really get Roman Reigns over. Some people are.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna happen, dude. It's been like 4 fucking years at this point.
And remember when he was injured with a hernia or something?
Yeah.
And he was out for a while, and then he came back. And
It was right
over.
before that WrestleMania 31 match. So,
Yeah, and people were kinda
it was
like-
2014.
They're happy to see him and shit, and then.
It just became too obvious with what they were doing back in 2014, dude. Like, because Daniel Bryan got hurt, so he was out. So they're pushing Roman Reigns, and they're pushing him up the card, but then he gets hurt, and then he immediately I don't know. It's just
Well, I think
we all knew it was completely fucking predictable. It was just like, fuck this.
Well, I think it would have
know.
been the same outcome had they done this to Shawn Michaels, and he was one of the most over guys in the '90s.
Yeah.
But the thing was, when Shawn Michaels started as a tag team guy, then he became
Intercontinental champion.
Intercontinental champion. He was
There's a
that
natural
this year.
progression.
And then he, it built up.
Yeah. Well, it's just that's the problem with WWE these days. Like, instead of building these people up properly, we're just gonna do this.
I think they can take shortcuts. And
Yeah, it's
the
like, look
fans
what
are-
happened to Jinder Mahal. Like, no offense sometimes hot shotting somebody like that can work.
It depends.
Yeah, it really does depend. Like that Braun Strowman, like they kind of got the opposite way. It's like,
And Jim Ross called Braun Strowman green as grass, and I didn't get it. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? The guy has been in 3 or 4 years, and he basically got thrown out into this. And
yeah,
the dude
he's
fucking,
flourished for sure.
the
But
dude
yeah,
fucking.
I would take Jim Ross's opinion over my own because Jim Ross has been wrestling for
Yeah.
30 some odd years at this point, if not longer.
But I just didn't get it when I heard it because I was like, what? He took to it like a fucking duck to water.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
and the stuff, I don't know.
So
I think, but they should have pushed him. They should have just given him the title, dude. Like, it's just kind of stupid how it worked. They gave Jinder Mahal this huge fucking push. And then it's like, oh, Braun, again, the fans are like, let's give it to this guy. And they're like, nope, we're not going to do that.
Like Vince, I don't know what's happened to Vince the last 15 years or so, but he's gotten to a point where he's just like,
He's
I'm
too
gonna
comfortable.
I'm going to push who I want to push.
And fuck you guys. You guys are going to buy it every week. Watch it every week.
And he's tried making 2.0 ratings sound good, and if this was in the 90s, 2.0 ratings would be like a cause for concern.
Yeah. I mean, the game's changed 100% since, 98 or whatever, but in the sense of, like, competition, man, they definitely, I mean, UFC is their closest competition, supposedly, they don't even consider that competition, which, in 100% on reality, it is their competition, but now they have like a working relationships
Yeah.
of some kind or something. I mean, to a point, it seems
I think
like.
it would have been good had
They at least tolerate each other
for the finish of, because apparently people who were actually there, like Dave Meltzer in the audience,
Yeah.
and we got some of this from watching it, but apparently people just did not want to watch the fucking Brock and Roman match.
Oh, well, we sat there and watched the crowd live on TV. They fucking did not give a shit, dude.
No,
They shat on that match, and like it was
they
a
were
good
trying
match.
to do
I thought
they
it
were
was
trying
fun.
to do the wave, and apparently if you heard random booing or cheering, they, you know, they would like say Beach Ball Mania, and they throw beach balls around, and then the cops come by and they fucking take the beach ball, and then they boo, and then someone else would, you know, materialize a beach ball, and then they throw it around again, and then that one would get confiscated and stuff. And like, I just, unless we're being worked, apparently Brock Lesnar was not happy about the crowd reaction and the fact that they were basically like, yeah, let's, like, fuck this match, let's bring out Nicholas again. And
Yeah, I heard all that shit was a work in a sense, like that was just leaked fucking, like that was all bullshit apparently. Like he never got mad. Like there was never any fucking like.
oh hell, it would be the most interesting fucking angle in
Dude,
wrestling.
it's all work. They're just trying to work the work. You know, at this point, it's the work. You know, like whatever, dude. What the fuck ever. Fucking, but no, it's like you're saying though. Like Vince McMahon totally lost. Like I don't know. It's like I don't want to say he's lost touch, but it has. He has lost touch, right? I guess.
I don't know. I think it's partially the fact that he's like, well, whatever. I'm the fucking king, so I can do what I want.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not to say that Vince McMahon doesn't, you know, obviously, you know, he's the master of it. You know, he's.
I think it is.
But at all points, you know, people lose it. You know.
I think at the old age that he is now, it's like I'm dying. You know.
Soon. No, he looks fucking tired as shit every time you see him. Dude,
Yeah.
he just looks so tired.
Well, he's been doing this since 84, 83.
He's always been a hustler, dude. That guy's been a hustler since day one, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Vince McMahon.
And he's kind of like the guy that.
Well, I mean, now he's gonna be like stepping down, not necessarily stepping down, but like he's doing the XFL. Like that's coming out in like
I think
2020.
I think that is a total.
Oh, dude, I'm excited for fucking sports are so much fun. I'm excited.
I just think it's a mistake because they tried it 2000 or something.
Well, think about it this way though. I mean, here we are bitching about fucking Vince McMahon and how he's lost fucking touch. Well, with him stepping away for XF and doing more sport, like doing this, and hopefully this is successful, and that means Triple H is gonna fucking have more influence, or Paul Levesque has more influence on the day-to-day operations, creative with WWE. It's like that's what we need. This is what we need. This is a good thing. This is a good thing.
Maybe Shane and Paul Levesque will kind of have more stroke, as Nash and Hall call it.
Yeah, they're gonna come run the territory, brother.
Yeah, but I just hope they don't go. You know, that guy's the drizzling shit, so let's not fucking give him a push.
Nah, man.
Even though he's over with the fucking
Triple H knows what's Paul Levesque knows what's good for business. You know, he's proven himself, dude. He's proven himself, and I'm excited to see him on a larger scale. You know, so. I mean, who's to say they don't sell WWE in the next fucking 5 years, man? Fuck. They're estimating it $4 billion right now if they were to sell it. If you read some of the reports out there, they say that they will entertain the right number, man. Like $4 billion to, you know, because it's kind of a well-oiled machine in a sense. You know, you already kind of have.
But you put it in the hands of someone else, and they're gonna fuck it up in a year.
It's just like. Just within 1 year, bam. Nah, man. It's like Disney at this point, dude. It's like Marvel. It's a proven, you know, commodity. I mean, UFC got sold. UFC's still around. I don't know how much money they're not making as much money as they were 10 years ago, but
hey, as long as Dana White got paid, I guess that's all that matters.
Dana
right?
White's still around. I mean, he's still there. I mean, and plus, like, even if like they were to like sell, I bet Vince McMahon would retain some sort of like, you know, they're gonna have a transition period.
I think it would have been cool in the finish of Roman and Brock to have had Dana White have someone from the UFC come out and basically fuck over Roman.
It's John Jones comes in, fucking low, John Jones with the low blow to Roman Reigns. The Shield comes out. Dean Ambrose is coming out with a cast. Oh no! John Jones with the crossover. Oh no, it's Ronda Rousey. They all become like a triple threat, you know, like a modern day triple threat.
And then just
Fuck Shane Douglas and Chris Candido and Bam Bam Bigelow. It's fucking Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar, and John fucking Jones,
I
man.
don't really get why Shane Douglas never got over in like a big territory like WCW, WWF. Or
It was
WWE.
all the pile drivers, my friend. I don't know. He just didn't have it. Franchise didn't have it.
I guess not.
I don't know. He's a fun guy to listen to. I like listening to him.
So how much longer do you think they're gonna keep trying to push Roman and getting absolutely nowhere with it?
Dude, for foreseeable future. How long has Cena been around? 15 fucking years?
Yeah. But
Oh,
let's
we got another 15 years, man.
But let's remember that John Cena actually got over.
Eventually. Eventually. Yeah.
Well, for the longest time, he was like super over.
Yeah. No, well, of course. No, it's definitely different in the sense, yeah, John Cena had that old school build where he progressed through the mid card and
Yeah.
yeah, no, of course.
And
But
plus, he had a lot
Roman Reigns, I don't know.
He had a lot of balls challenging Kurt Angle. You know, he was kind of like just starting. And
Yeah. I think, dude, it's the same thing with John Cena. It's like they just need to turn him fucking heel. Like, why can't they just turn him fucking heel?
Well, John Cena, it's because of the Make-A-Wish
Well,
Foundation.
I know John Cena. At this point, I don't give a shit about John Cena. But fucking, in terms of like the heel turn, but like Roman Reigns, it's only been 4 years. Like, let's not go down the same fucking road we just went down the last 15 fucking years.
Well, they think if they kind
or
of
10 years or whatever.
they think if they have them bleed and do this and that and the other, they can kind of get some
Sympathize.
sympathy. Yeah, they can get some sympathy.
Like,
and,
it's been 4 years of booing though.
yeah.
Like,
And
I
remember
don't
when
know.
he came back from the hernia, like I think it was the Slammies or whatever.
mhm.
He was actually getting cheered.
Yeah,
The only time you can get cheered is with the Shield. It's
right.
so I don't know if it's an instance of like people don't like him and they only cheer when he's a part of the Shield, or if they would have liked him to have gotten built up properly, or what.
Well,
it
I
is,
mean,
but-
winning the Intercontinental or U.S. title wouldn't have hurt him. It wouldn't have hurt him. I mean,
Yeah. And I mean, if you have long-term plans with the guy, like 5-year plan of like,
Yeah.
we want this guy to be at the top, then don't just go, well, fuck it, we don't want to put in the work, so we're just going to fucking plug him into the very top and keep giving him main events, and people are like, why?
he's money. He's making him a lot of money somehow, man. I don't know. It's like you said, dude. The Samoans got something on fucking Vince McMahon, dude.
They
Those
must.
Samoans had something on Vince McMahon, dude.
And then I was super into the whole fucking Samoa Joe Roman Reigns feud because he came out 2 weeks in a row and just fucking.
I was
buried the guy.
I was hoping they were gonna go a couple months with it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that.
And then superstar shakeup.
Yeah, he's a
fuck
fucker.
all that.
Well, it's just like at the same time, I'm still intrigued with him on Smack. I'm more intrigued with him on SmackDown, honestly. But hopefully they have a fun fight. And that's all you can hope for, I suppose. Hopefully
And
they
I
can
was-
shit on each other.
I was getting the impression that Creative or Vince or someone was just basically done with Roman Reigns because
Mhm.
the Monday after WrestleMania he basically just fucking buried him and got no reply.
Yeah.
And he basically buried him again this week, and
Yeah.
he may have gotten a reply, but it was like he didn't remember it because fucking Samoa Joe was just going in brutal.
He's just fucking dropping bombs. Dude, I told you, man. He's in his fucking prime right now.
Yeah.
We're seeing fucking Samoa Joe in his fucking prime. It's like wrestling's weird right now, man. Like
They don't really have anyone over.
But we have all these cool fucking people from like if you're a hella wrestling nerd, like there's all these fucking like badass fucking wrestlers. All these badass
Yeah, and
wrestlers.
yet no
that-
one's fucking over. It's like, what
Yeah.
is, like, Vince, what are you doing?
WWE is over. That's like what it is. They push the brand, not the superstars.
And
I don't know if we're gonna see another Stone Cold Steve Austin or a fucking Hulk Hogan anymore, or even a John Cena, dude. Like
probably not.
Roman Reigns is like the closest that they're attempting to, and he's not like fucking over.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like kids and shit, like kids like him, but it's like not fucking adults.
No one was fucking really cheering him or Brock at the fucking WrestleMania match, and
yeah, man, I don't know what they're gonna fucking do, dude. You know, they gotta do something, man. They gotta fucking do something. Cause like each year, I keep telling myself, I'm like, oh well, this is the year I stop watching. This is the end of WrestleMania, but I can never let it go. And I guess they know that I'm not gonna let it go, so therefore it's like, why even fucking? Why? That's why they don't even fucking bother with it. But it's just like, you know, sometimes you just get sick of it.
I think at this point, some of it is maybe them trolling the smart marks and the wrestling news sites.
Exactly. Because they know we're gonna pay attention no matter what. They know we're addicted for life. Like we're not gonna fucking like this is harder than heroin, bro. I can't kick pro wrestling. But I quit heroin. I can't quit pro wrestling.
But I don't get the whole idea because Vince for the longest time was like, we know he's interested in the mainstream acceptance and everything.
Oh, so, they're fucking whores for that, dude.
Yeah, which is basically the main reason they brought in Ronda Rousey.
I don't give a damn about my reputation. Fucking, I love Ronda Rousey. She's gonna kill it, dude.
I hope so.
I think she's gonna kill it.
That first match she did pretty fucking good. So
yeah, I'm interested with her and Natty. It's cool, man. I mean, she was in Hartford, dude. She's the anti-Brock, dude. She's just gonna like, even if she's not wrestling, like she's still.
Well, everyone's saying that she's gonna be the female Brock.
Well, I mean the anti-Brock in the sense of like, you know, she's actually there every week. You know, she's not there just like limited dates. And she's been on Raw like every Monday since, you know.
Almost every Monday, but she's been on there a lot more.
I mean, she was down there the last 2 weeks. So
she was on there a lot more than Brock.
Yeah.
But I mean, fuck it, Brock. Like, I don't get why people complain about a part-timer because we've had part-timers in wrestling.
I don't know part-time. I just think he's getting old, man. Not old in the sense of like he's old, but like just the act. Like, I don't know. I mean, like you like the act, but it's just like it's like they don't fucking change anything. It's like, oh, you gotta come out the same exact way every single time. You're not allowed to fuck around with anything. Some
people
I don't know.
Insinuate that that's him, like on him.
Yeah, like that's really Brock Lesnar.
But like he can't have great matches like with Samoa Joe and.
Yeah.
I guess it just mainly depends on whether or not he wants to fucking actually do the match, or
right. If he's motivated, or if he's being a fucking. Like the Dean Ambrose fucking
like suplex, fucking the fucking tackle in the corner, suplex, fucking F5, get out of here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and I was disappointed in the sense of like how they built up that F5. I mean, like think about how that's just egg on their face because like all last year they built up that F5, right?
No one can kick out.
Samoa Joe got beat with one F5. Fucking Braun Strowman,
so I'm pretty sure that too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude, they fucking...
built up the F5, and they specifically made it so that he did not do the F5 more than once.
Yep.
Do not kick out.
Yep. And then Roman Reigns kicks out at like 5, and everybody's just shitting on it, dude. It's just like, ha, 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 fuck you. And fucking, like, I don't know. Just turn him heel. Like, they just need to turn him fucking heel. Let it get him out of his system, and it's just like the fucking Rock, dude. Like, come on.
That's the problem.
Come on.
They want to turn him into The Rock, and people are like, nah.
They can, dude. All they gotta do is turn him fucking heel. Let him go heel. Let him be a fucking bad guy. Let him say fuck you to the fans.
Which is,
and then everybody give it fucking a year, if not less. Yeah. And give him like a year, if not less, dude. And then people are gonna want to fucking cheer the shit out of him. Boom. Yeah.
Just like give him some better fucking material than tater tots and the rest of that, and what was the other one? That other stupid shit he said.
He said suffering succotash.
Oh my god.
Suffering succotash, that Vince McMahon.
I didn't know it was Sylvester.
Stop it.
So how about Cody Rhodes? Even though he's not in WWE anymore.
Oh man, yeah, dude. We haven't really talked about anything outside of fucking WWE, man. You know, definitely Cody Rhodes is one of my favorites. Cody, I feel like Cody Rhodes is emerging as a top star among all of the independent wrestlers that are out there. I mean, he's definitely.
And he's another guy that WWE did not see potential in really, and just kind of.
And again, it's just allowing them to let them do what they do. Like, these guys know what they're doing. Let them go out there and say what they're going to say. Like, put it, like, I get the bullet point. No, fucking, whole bullet club thing, whatever. No pun intended.
I get the bullet points too. Like, okay, we're setting up a match between you and so.
Yeah, but let them throw an extra line in. Let them fucking, manipulate it to what their character would say. It's like you always hear Jericho talk about shit like that, about how,
let them say it how they say it.
Yeah, dude, give them fucking bullet points. And, some people are going to flourish, some people are going to fucking flounder.
And the people that flounder then go, okay, let's have creative write for them and see if they can...
Yeah, and dude, some people do better with fucking lines written for them. It just depends on the fucking performer.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, Cody Rhodes is fucking, proven that, you can have success outside of the fucking WWE.
Which he's having right now.
His match against Kenny Omega at fucking Ring of Honor was done very, very greatly. It was great. It was done very well, and it was very entertaining. And, like, I just love his... I mean, he's not necessarily going to be the best wrestler out there and give you, like, a 5-star fucking match every time, but his mannerisms and everything are just fucking... Like, to me, that's really fucking where it's at, It's not always about how many flips you're doing, but the psychology of it, like, he gets that. Like, he's being allowed to showcase that, and,
So what are some of your favorite gimmicks and angles of his?
Definitely anything he's doing currently, man. I mean, what he's done in the past, it's been, I've always seen potential.
Yeah.
I've always seen potential in it, so, I don't know, what do you think? What do you think about Cody Rhodes?
I liked his gimmick when he had the face mask because he broke his nose or whatever, and he was handing out the paper bags to people.
That was a pretty classic fucking Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then
gimmick.
Didn't he bring back the original, or not the original, but the iconic
the Intercontinental title? Yep, he's the one that brought that. He's the one that brought back. That's when he was fighting Booker T.
Yeah.
That was a fun fucking series. I remember when he was fighting Booker T then, dude. Back in 2011.
When Booker T was still
that was a fun. Yeah, when he was still in ring shape.
Yeah, still wrestling and everything.
Yeah. No, that was those were some fun matches. The series that they had. I thought the shit that he did with like with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase Jr. like Legacy was fun.
Yeah.
And even upon his debut, dude, like fucking teaming up with Hardcore Holly. I mean, that was always fun. I enjoyed the shit out of that too, man.
I liked his the Stardust gimmick because I thought he took what he was given and sort of
he took chicken shit and turned it into chicken salad.
Yeah.
No, dude, the shit he did with Stephen Amell, dude, like that SummerSlam match, that was a fun match. Like
Green Arrow or whatever.
Yeah, dude, I was totally into that, dude. Like I like comic books and shit, so it's like it was right up my alley, dude. I enjoyed that. I thought that was a fun program.
And plus his promos with Stardust were just all over the place and crazy, and I thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah, no, dude, he definitely took chicken shit and turned it into chicken salad on that end. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Cody, man, and like I don't know, man, the shit he's doing with the Bullet Club right now, I'm fucking a big fan. So, I like watching New Japan Pro Wrestling. I need to watch more New Japan Pro Wrestling. Like this whole not having an internet thing, it's like kind of doesn't allow you to stay too up to date with the product and whatnot, but still, you read the results. And
when do they have like pay-per-views or whatever?
Well, they don't they go on like tours, so sometimes it'll be like they'll have like 10 shows, like they'll have specific like tours that they go, kind of like what the NWA used to do, I guess. Like instead of like it was just like the one Great American Bash, it's like they have a series of Great American Bashes going from like
town to town.
Yeah, town to town and shit. And that's what they do. So they go on tours and then they end it with like a big show and stuff. But like it's always typically they're always televised and they're I don't know exactly what they have for like local program. I don't think they really have local TV there. I think they must, but like for the most part, at least as an American, we consume it through New Japan World. That's just their streaming site, and so and they have English commentary in most shows, and sometimes I like listening to it with the Japanese commentary. Like even though Kevin Kelly does a really good job, Don Callis, but it's still.
Is he the one that the Rock used to call a hermaphrodite?
Probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Kevin Kelly that got called hermaphrodite by Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, that's funny. But it's fun, dude. I definitely, man, that's just watching that, dude. That's way more entertaining watching WWE from week to week sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd rather just devote all my time to that. So, but no, man, WWE always sucks you back, though. It always sucks you back.
Yeah, either to fucking shit all over it or to be like, what kind of dumb angles are they gonna try and push this week?
Yeah, if I'm not able to watch it, which is most of the time, dude, like I've literally gone the last couple of years, like just like fucking not even getting to really watch the product and just kind of basing it off like podcasts and listening to certain reviews. And I am able to, I think, to make a pretty decent judgment on what's good and what's bad, you know. And I just based off my own like, reaction to it. Like I honestly like hearing the results from Monday and Tuesday. I thought I would sit if I was like sitting there watching it, like it sounded like they were pretty fun shows.
Yeah.
You know, like I would have enjoyed them.
I think some weeks are better and some weeks are just like
the 3-hour thing. It's like when I was watching it every week, it's like I definitely DVR'd it and I couldn't watch that live, dude. I couldn't. I hope they go to Fox, dude. I hope they go to Fox and they go back to 2 hours. I want to see it because I don't have cable, so it's like I'll watch it on Fox, motherfucker.
And I mean, even though the ratings suck, I think the reason that USA allows them to do 3 hours, even though it's kind of is because they're getting ratings.
Well, it's probably getting more ratings than what they would normally get with like Psych and shit. It's like, dude, like the cable industry in general is just like in the tanks, dude.
Well, it'll go away, and
I mean everything's gonna be streaming here with like very shortly, dude.
Yep.
So I mean ESPN just launched their streaming service, so.
Yeah, but they're not gonna play NBA or NFL, I don't think.
I didn't hear the specifics, but I heard that they were supposedly there's that ESPN and Fox were going to come together on the bidding for the UFC television rights, and they're going to distribute. It's going to go back and forth between UFC being on ESPN and fucking Fox, which is pretty cool. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. There are other people that are all like, "Oh well, what's gonna happen when they want this main event, they want that main event?" They're like, and I'm like, dude, that's what they do now with football. Like you have football and NBC, ABC, ESPN. You have them all. I mean, it's just there's ways of doing that. Like they're I like to think they're professionals when it comes to negotiations on shit like that.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's interesting. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with WWE. Hopefully they don't stay on USA. I want to see them go.
Yeah, me too.
Switch it up.
I kind of get
stale. It's fucking stale as shit, dude. The presentation is so stale.
From what I understand, that they kind of cater to what USA wants.
Oh, they're probably they're like, oh yes sir, Mr. Universal. They do anything that they say, man. I don't know. They're like, oh, you're gonna put us on the Today Show? Awesome. Fucking John Cena, man. Oh, dude, I went and saw his movie.
Which one?
Blockers. The new one, the rated R film. It's got Judd Apatow's wife in there.
What was that one about?
Dude, well, it's about them cock blocking their fucking daughters from losing their virginity.
Oh, that one, the one they called fucking Super Bad for Girls or something.
It's pretty funny, bro. It's a pretty funny movie, and John Cena has like a lot of the comic relief in it.
Yeah.
So I won't go into spoilers or anything, but
I don't plan on seeing it anyway.
Well, let's just put it this way. You see, John Cena does a lot of things that he would normally never do on WWE TV. So it's like, I'm pretty satisfied with him not being a heel on WWE for the simple fact of his acting career and like just like what he is doing is pretty funny. Like he dropped the F-bomb the most in the movie. He's just like fuck, like the whole fucking movie. Yeah. So like that's pretty cool. Hearing John Cena say fuck.
Like these.
And then he shoved a fucking beer bong up his ass at one point, and you see him walk around naked a lot. Like, it's pretty funny, dude. It's a funny film. It's a very funny film. I laughed like the one scene where he gets the beer bong shoved up his ass. He fucking the whole theater laughed, dude. They were laughing so hard. Like the crowd the viewing that I saw, like people enjoyed the shit out of that movie.
That's good.
Yeah,
I find his little like 5 to 8 minute videos that he does with like Vanity Fair and Wired and stuff. Like, let's sign on to Twitter and pretend to be John Cena, but no one believes it's me and it's actually me. Those kind of videos. I actually really like those.
Yeah. It's like the Stone Cold Steve Austin one where he's like taking different drinks.
Oh,
that's great.
That was
dude.
hilarious.
I love that.
But John Cena does a bunch of like.
I need to look those up.
He gives them a bunch of smart ass answers and everything. It's pretty funny.
Dude, John Cena's funny as shit, dude. John Cena, like, I love John Cena.
So, how do you feel about Jim Johnston versus CFOS?
These guys are at war. They're at war. They're at a bidding war. They're not at a bidding war, but no, man. I mean, when you compare classic, WWE themes compared to like what they're coming out with now, it's definitely better than what it was like 10 years ago. Because like 10 years ago, it was just generic fucking rock for everybody, and that was pretty lame. So this whole CFO group that's basically taking over for Jim Johnston, I think they're producing some modern day classics like Nakamura's theme, fucking Braun Strowman's got a really good one. Bobby Roode, obviously. Samoa Joe.
Joe.
Fucking Samoa Joe's the shit.
How did that even start, anyways?
I don't know. It's just the crowd thing. Joe. It's his name's Joe, bro. I don't know.
And by the way, did you watch this week's Raw?
I saw clips and pieces.
Oh. It sounded to me like when Bray and Matt Hardy came out that you basically either heard jack shit nothing from the crowd, or that maybe you heard some stuff from the crowd but they turned it down or something.
You think so?
You
They probably just like fucking Bray Wyatt
because usually when they go delete, you can hear like at least.
So you can see the people in the crowd doing it, but you're not hearing it. Like delete. It just looks like they're giving the Nazi symbol and shit. Hail Nazi!
Like you didn't hear anyone, or maybe you heard some people, but it was like buried under the fucking music, and it's like, what'd you guys do? Did you turn down the fucking crowd mic or something?
They're just trying to bury Bray Wyatt and fucking Matt Hardy, man. They're just trying to bury him into the fucking ground, man.
Yeah, because God forbid anyone be over.
God forbid anybody ever be over in that fucking company.
But yeah, what are your favorite Jim Johnston themes?
Oh man, dude, back in the day, dude, I always enjoyed Shawn Michaels' fucking theme song, because he's like a sexy boy and shit. So I was like, hey, I'm a sexy boy. This is cool.
Which version did you like? The one that Sensational Sherry did?
Oh man, well Shawn Michaels was an asshole then, so I liked it when he sang it better. Shawn Michaels is a babyface, 100% all the way, dude. 1996 Shawn Michaels is my favorite.
Except for when he lost his smile.
That was 97. He lost his smile in 97. Fucking, I don't know. Bret Hart's was always fun. I always enjoyed Bret Hart's music. Undertaker's classic. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Don't forget the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior is badass. Hulk Hogan.
I'm surprised metal bands haven't covered that fucking.
Pretty much anybody's theme back then was really fun. Like Demolition had a really fun one. Road Warriors were always good. I mean, honestly, I would say as a child, Mr. Perfect's theme was probably my favorite. Mr. Perfect's theme.
I like how Mr. Perfect would fucking spit the gum out and swat it out of the air and throw the little towel behind his back and all that shit.
I loved him and Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Kevin Nash was always fun.
Yeah.
Diesel.
Yeah.
That was great. Razor Ramon was fun.
I really liked how the Legion of Doom theme, he was like, oh, what a rush and stuff.
What a rush. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Road Warriors, fucking 90. Them running into fucking Wembley Stadium, dude. It's like one of my favorite fucking moments.
On a motorcycle? Yeah, that was fucking cool.
I remember watching that shit on VHS. That was always a fun SummerSlam, dude.
Which I don't really remember SummerSlam, any of them having like super cool entrances or like they had occasionally maybe. I
liked SummerSlam '98. I thought that was a pretty fun one with the anytime they were in Madison Square Garden, they came out that short entrance. I was like,
I like the setup how they.
Yeah.
Didn't they do a Royal Rumble there?
Yeah, they did. They did the 2001.
The one. Was that the one? Not 2000, but didn't they do a Royal Rumble where John Cena came back?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, no, that would have been 2008. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the last time that they like did that.
Yeah.
Well, they had like a Raw in like 2009 or I don't know, somewhere in there. Dude, yeah. Anytime they're in Madison Square Garden, they use that short arena. The short setup, that was always fun to fucking see and shit, dude.
Yeah,
so
because it's a different sort of setup and everything.
Yeah, dude, and like that's the one thing that just like it kind of pisses me off about it. It's like it's all the fucking same now. And I know we talked about this before, but it's like the sets are just all fucking generic. And it's not fun to fucking watch. Like, I mean, it's pretty. It looks fucking cool, I guess, in the sense, but seeing it week in, week out, it's just like there's nothing. I mean, WrestleMania is like the only time you get to see sometimes the Royal Rumble, like if they do it, now that they're doing them at like they're doing bigger stadium shows like, a lot more often, which is that I guess in a sense is kind of cool. Like with the Greatest Royal Rumble coming up, that they're doing because they're doing the Royal Rumble next year. They're doing that in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And that's pretty fucking cool. They're doing it at a baseball stadium down there. So if they do more shows like that, I guess I'm okay. I'm okay with it. But
I think that someone had brought this up that I was talking to. How like the big guys, the guys that they're pushing for main events and everything, they're on every Raw or SmackDown. And
right.
Whereas back in the day in the '90s, like you didn't really see a whole lot of them doing matches, and if you did, it was either like a squash match.
Yeah.
Or,
just setting up the pay-per-view, man. It's just the oversaturation of professional wrestling, man. Like, they have, like, 20 million hours to fill within 1 week. It's just... Everybody's got to be fucking... It's that 50-50 booking. There's, like... Fuck, why can't they just change it?
I don't know. You'd like them to.
I mean, there's a million podcasts out here saying the same shit that we're saying, man. The people are speaking, Vince.
I think Vince is just like, yeah, well, I'm just going to keep doing my shit, so yeah, keep talking.
I'm going to wait till the XFL comes out. And then things will change.
Hopefully. But then that's probably about the time they'll fucking sell it, and Triple H won't be able to run it. Fucking Stephanie won't be head of creative.
They're going to check his will, and it's going to be like, haha, I give this to, a charity and shit.
Yeah, give this to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
The Children's Miracle Network. Yeah, man. No, dude. So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think this week overall in general? What's your opinion of Raw and SmackDown and going into next week? Because we're about 1 week out from the greatest Royal Rumble. That's on April 27th. It's that Friday. So yeah, that's about a week from today exactly as this episode comes out. So what do you think, man? What do we got? What do we got stirred up, man?
There's the 50-man Royal Rumble, which if they were going to do this, I wouldn't have done the 2 battle royals on.
Well, it's like what's the winner get? I mean, they haven't even announced exactly what that person gets.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Maybe a title shot at SummerSlam or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, I guess.
I have no.
I hope Daniel Bryan fucking wins that shit. I don't know, man. I'm pretty excited. The Superstar Shakeup was pretty fucking badass. I think obviously SmackDown had the better draft compared to Raw.
Yeah.
But I'm still interested to see how they're gonna pull things out on Raw. And I think we're definitely just in the kind of a wait until a week from now when the Greatest Royal Rumble fucking happens. That's when we'll know kind of where everything lays in and what we're doing for Backlash.
I think some of the matches sound interesting, but I'm just curious.
Yeah. I think John Cena versus Triple H should be fun to watch.
Yeah.
That should be a fun match. Pretty sure John's going over, but
Rusev and
Undertaker. Undertaker's definitely gonna win.
Most likely, yeah.
Unless we why can't Rusev win though?
I don't know.
Let him win. I want Rusev to win that match. I want fucking Rusev to bury the fucking Undertaker. Do it, Rusev. Rusev Day all day in Saudi Arabia, man. They got the tag team title match. I think Bray Wyatt obviously and
Matt Hardy
are gonna win.
Over.
Well, the bar's on SmackDown now, so like, what the fuck? Like, oh, we're gonna take these tag titles to SmackDown. Like, I don't think so.
Which maybe they should have waited a couple weeks on the Superstar Shakeup.
You think so? They shove so much shit, or they're shoving so much shit down our throats right now, which it's interesting, but at the same time, it's like it's a little too much. But
how do you think I don't know what I think it's a triple threat or fatal 4-way, which how many triple threat or fatal 4-ways are we gonna get with the U.S. title? But
oh yeah, and the Intercontinental title's online in that ladder match. Like they're having a fucking ladder match, like for the Intercontinental title.
And I think that's like a triple or fatal.
It's Samoa Joe. It's basically the WrestleMania triple threat for the Intercontinental title. It's Seth, Finn, Miz, and then they're adding, fucking Samoa Joe. Which I mean, in essence, because Jinder's gonna challenge. Jinder's getting a rematch for the U.S. title at the fucking Greatest Royal Rumble. So realistically, Jinder Mahal could win the U.S. title back and then take it to Raw. Keep it on Raw, and then the Intercontinental title can fucking SmackDown. And if the Miz or Samoa Joe wins it,
yeah.
Which I think if the logical choice would just be give it back to Miz and let him and fucking Daniel Bryan fight over it, I mean, that's what I want to see. So
That'd be interesting, but I'm kind of over the Miz being IC title champion.
now let him set the record. I don't know. I'm a big Miz fan. I've always liked.
I like the Miz, but I mean,
I like the Miz.
like it's like Miz and someone else are always playing hot potato with the fucking championship for like the past 3 years or something. It's like
I don't know.
I
think he before he retires, he needs to be world champion. He deserves
like
that one.
time.
He deserves to be the world champion one last time, or have a couple more reigns with it or something
like one more run.
Yeah, I think whatever they're gonna do with him and Daniel Bryan, hopefully that sets business on fire.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know. It's probably not gonna set it on fire, but hopefully, I think they'll have some good
hopefully
matches.
at least give something for the fans to actually want to see.
Yeah, right. Well, dude, and in SummerSlam, I mean, that'd be badass if those were the two top fucking SmackDown matches. You have like AJ Styles and fucking Samoa Joe versus fucking Daniel Bryan and like the Miz for the Intercontinental title. Like those are your two top fucking matches. Like I'd be like, here's my money right there.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, Nakamura's gonna fight AJ Styles
Again,
and I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I like part of me just wants to see Nakamura take the title because I think he's in his run and in his essence. I know I just said like Samoa Joe, fucking SummerSlam, fucking AJ Styles, but I mean, does that have to be for the world title? I mean, I don't know. Shinsuke could fucking I don't know, man. I think they should just give it to him. Let him fucking take it.
well, I mean, they keep sort of teasing it with him. Like, here, let's give him another title shot.
Well, you knew they were gonna have a rematch, and hopefully they go to. I think they're gonna make. They're not gonna. It's gonna be a different match. I mean, he's gonna be the heel now, so it's gonna be definitely a different match and shit.
Yeah.
So. It's gonna be.
Hopefully, the crowd at least gives a shit.
That's what they're saying about the Brock Lesnar,
Roman
Reigns steel cage match, man. That's gonna be fucking pretty pro Roman crowd. They hope because it's in Saudi Arabia. No, this is too real. No offense, Saudi Arabia fans, but I don't know. They think it's real, man. It's UFC, right?
But yeah, I don't get why they get all the gimmick matches and we just get another fatal 4-way and triple threat and fatal 5-way. And...
Yeah. Well, Cody, I think this week was a fun week in pro wrestling. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I tend to agree with that.
It was a fun week.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens this coming Monday and Tuesday on Raw and Smackdown. And then we'll be back the day of our next episode will be coming out. Maybe we'll come out the day before. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe because the Greatest Royal Rumble happens next Friday.
Yep.
And hopefully we haven't decided yet on if we'll be doing a review show of that weekend or if we'll just wait till the following week. Depends. We'll call it. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Maybe I'll call an audible at the last second.
Well, hey man, it's Saturday morning. Come over and let's watch this shit. I called into work, man. Let's watch fucking wrestling. Let's watch the Greatest Royal Rumble ever, man. All right, Cody. Well, hey man, everybody can definitely find us on the internet. We are on Facebook, under the podcast that no one listens to. It's where you can find all of our great abundance of shows. Definitely find us on iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, Podbean. But yeah, man, we're on all major platforms, motherfuckers. Anything else you want to say before we say goodbye to these fine listeners out there, Cody?
Bye.
We'll see you later, motherfuckers. Ah!
This podcast is brought to you by His Off Productions. Copyright 2018. Make sure to check out all new episodes of the podcast that no one listens to every Thursday. That's on iTunes and Podbean.com. Also check out all new episodes of the Dragon Ball Z podcast Happy Fun Time Hour every Wednesday. Also on iTunes and Podbean.com. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this episode. We'll see you next time.